I'm Warren Seeley. I build working Lego farm equipment. These are not kits, it's all stuff I built from scratch. They all run. They're all pretty well accurate to the real ones in the way they run, the way they look. I live on a mint farm. We raise primarily peppermint for the tea leaf and oil. We have about 600 acres down there at Cloud Sky. Out where we are, we're so far from everybody. It's not cost effective to call one of their mechanics out to our place where they're charging 80 bucks an hour, including the drive time. So we kind of have to be self-sufficient, which is how I got to know so much of this about the pivots and tractors and everything else that we have on our farm. I rebuilt my first tractor engine when I was about 6 years old. Doing that engine taught me a whole lot about gear ratios and stuff like that. That's when I got started. I've had Legos for as long as I can remember. I started out with the kits and stuff. Sometimes I build the kit, sometimes I modify it, make it a little bit better. I was up in my room one day, I thought I'd try building the mint digger, and it turned out pretty good, just kind of went from there. This one I built off of pictures, took me about 25 hours. At the time, I'd never seen a real one. 4-row, this piece right on the bottom will go underneath the potatoes and lift them up onto the conveyors. And then as they go up, you'll have all your potatoes, all your dirt, and all your vines. And these chains here, once they're dumped off, these 4 will actually have little crossbars on them to catch all the vines, so the vines go out the back. And as it comes around, you've got all your dirt and potatoes, all your dirt and little potatoes fall through on these rollers. And all the big ones go up into the semi-trailer that's towed beside it. In this tractor, I actually designed it with the idea that I would be able to program it and run it on its own. And I have a computer for it, but I didn't get time to put it in and program it. Pretty much all of it's standard Lego. Lego itself doesn't sell the motors and stuff in kits very often. I go to the website, which is legoeducation.com, and you can get gear chain, conveyor chain, gears, motors. Everything except the tires on the tractors are Lego. The tires on the tractor I got off of some model tractors that I had. I had to use those because Lego doesn't make anything that resembles a tractor tire. You can teach people a lot about how the real ones actually work, how they run. You can get a whole bunch of people around it, no one can get hurt. If you go out and look at a real one running, there's gears you can get caught in, chains, PTO drives that people can get wrapped around. This being pretty accurate to the real one, you can actually look at it and say, well, here's where danger points are, and it's a good way to explain how you get those potatoes out of the ground or how you get that mint from the field and to an oil. This is the mint trailer. We use it during the harvest for the oil. The mint, after it's been mowed, will come through with the chopper, and this will be towed right behind it. We'll blow the chop mint into here, and then we'll take it back to the distillery and run steam in through the bottom to get the oil out. Once all the oil is out, all you're left with is all those burnt stems and leaves and stuff in the trailer. So we'll take it out in the field and open up the back door, and the whole thing will dump. I'm planning on going into electrical engineering at WSU in Pullman. Once I get my degree in that, I'm coming back to farming because that's what I enjoy doing. Right now I've actually been looking around for some ground over here on the east side to start farming with that I can work through a little bit during college, and then hopefully in the years to come I'll be able to expand that out.